We can stay in party chat until we find someone. Well, I don't have a radio, but yeah, I definitely want to see if my voice will show up in game, so we can test that.
Yeah, I got the radio, but I didn't get the lady's got a bowl over here.
Lucky bastard. Where are you at, by the way?
About my basement?
Your basement is full of crackheads. Oh, finally freaking find a round for the
There's a demon hole down there.
So I finally found a clip for my 4.5, but I don't have my 4.5 no more.
Did you find that 4.5 clip?
Yep.
I am, oh. You can kill this zombie. Stepping out.
I see you.
I'm in the first tent.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Will? Okay, I'm gonna switch to game chat. Can you hear me? Hello? Can't you hear me?
What's up?
Can you hear me?
Do you have a battery in your megaphone?
I don't have the megaphone either. I dumped that a while ago.
Hello?
I'm in party chat, dude. Or in game chat. Trying to talk to you. I said I'm in game chat trying to talk to you.
You can't hear me then?
I could hear you.
I'm about to switch to game chat now.
Yeah, I could hear you just fine. Can you hear me?
So, you can hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
You have to hold down the down button. The double tap doesn't work.
Oh my god, I'm sitting here typing in my frickin' Twitch chat. Like I don't have a headset no more. Hey Trails, how's it going, man?
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now? If you can hear me, jump. Oh wait, you can't jump. You're too fat. Seattle? No, I couldn't hear you at all. Could you hear me? Okay. Maybe it's because we're in a party or something, I don't know. They're still working on the VoIP for Xbox. Well, Trails, that helmet that he has...
Party chat, I heard you speaking in game chat, and then when I went to game chat, I didn't hear you anymore.
Huh, that's weird, because when I was switched back to game chat, I could hear, or back to party chat, I could hear you in game, but I couldn't hear you in the party. But yeah, Trails, that helmet that he has, we have found the best spot on Xbox to find them. You go to the dam where the hospital is, them cabins spawn them all the time. I have literally found one in one cabin, walked across the street, and found another one in the other cabin.
This knight's helmet?
Yep.
Yes. That is, that's where I got my first knight helmet. From you. My second one was from a tree stand not too far from there.
Okay, let's see. AK loaded.
That's why I think your loot is subjected to the area.
Yeah, loot is definitely area.
The first time that I was at those cabins, I was with you, and we did not find that. And we jumped servers, and I found one of them. This one I found there too.
I do not remember picking up this USG 45. And I really don't need it.
USG 45?
Yeah. I picked up one in a couple of clips for some reason.
I don't need the USG 45.
I've got the UMP with my silencer red dot, plus I have my M4 and my AK, so I am all set for guns. All I need is freaking 45 again. Yeah, we're also running .63 on the Xbox, but yours is more like experimental than ours is. You guys will have stuff coming up. Actually, by the end of the month, you're going to have vehicles and stuff. We won't get those till the end of the year.
We won't get them till the end of the year?
The vehicles? Yeah, we're not supposed to get those till the end of the year. But they are talking about adding in some of the minor base upgrades. You know, like barrels and tents and stuff before the end of the month, which would be really nice. Yeah, me and Will here were actually talking this morning. It'd be really nice to get one of them tuk-tuks. You know, them little three-wheeled trucks with the flatbed. That'd be really nice to have. Especially when the actual base building gets put in and you're building defenses and stuff like that. Because you're going to have to transfer a whole lot of like nails and plywood and rope and stuff like that.
This is my USG 45. There's my MP 45. Or MP5.
Well, I tell you what. Which one do you like better, the USG or the MP?
USG.
Well then, give me your ammo for your MP. And I will give you, if I have any left that I haven't given you already. Well, it doesn't look like I have any 45 ammo left yet. I think I gave it all to you.
If you're gonna take the ammo, shit, this, and do this. And you can take that.
Yeah, I was watching some of the old driving mechanic videos. Those were quite ridiculous. I'm pretty sure it only works on the MP5. I haven't tested that one myself. Ooh, I actually have 2 full clips for my MP5 now. What, BBs?
How was saying, Daddy?
I'm playing the zombies with Uncle Will.
You're not saying?
Yeah, Dave's streaming right now. Him's working.
What you saying?
He's not saying nothing at the moment. You want to listen?
Yes. How was saying?
Wilbur, say hi to Felix, or I'm going to kick you in your balls. Yeah? You your Uncle Will? Go play with Popeyes. I love you.
No.
Go play, okay? Dave's working.
I don't like you.
Play with your Play-Dohs. No, I don't want Play-Doh on me. No. Don't be bad. Okay, let's see if this still works like it did earlier. Oh. Yeah, full auto. Okay, so the tapping very lately works about as commonly as mashing right on the D-pad when you're aiming. But if you tap both back and forth, it switches quite easily. And it actually switches too easily because I went from semi to full back to semi within 2 clicks. I'm gonna go check these other tents real quick. What, Felix? What are you doing? I don't need my fingernails cut. Dave's playing game. Like perma-stuck? See, another mag for the AK.
Maybe we need to leave the party in order to gain that shit.
Maybe. We can try it. Yeah, I've noticed that. It does that with every gun, no matter which one it is. Pistols, rifles, submachine guns, all of them. Anything in your hands disappears, except for the attachments on it. Disappear when you're climbing the ladders. Can you hear me? Do your ears work? Are you making sounds from your face? Because I can't hear sounds from your face. Nope, still can't hear sounds from your face. they definitely have a lot of bugs to fix, but they're adding some nice stuff and fixing bugs at the same time, which is, you know, a nice change from a lot of the games that hey, douche clown, I can't hear you and you're still in a party, you fucking douche whore.
I'm Daddy Dirty.
What, Felix?
Daddy.
I could not hear you at all.
I could hear you when I was in the party and then switched to game chat. I could hear you. But other than that, we can't really talk. I think that's a game thing.
Yeah. Well, they were saying because their last update, it allowed for you to do the VoIP, but I think there's a lot of bugs with it still, so that's probably what their next update is going to include, is fixes for that.
Hopefully it fixes for that and the fact that our fucking clips keep breaking.
Dude, I would love to be able to keep a freaking gun for more than 2 days.
I know, and not have to hit a fucking military base and hopefully switch it over. I went from being completely armed to a hatchet. Because none of my guns work.
Oh, by the way, I think we should head up towards Vybor today. That should be our mission.
Vybor?
Yeah. Up towards Northwest Airfield. You know, that town just southeast of it, or southwest of it.
Okay. I want to hit hold on. Okay, so you want to go to Vybor?
Yes.
Military base in between there.
Yeah, there's a lot of things to hit on the way there.
Gorski, but I want to try and make my way across all of the bases along that.
But
Is it a Vybor?
oh, thank you for feeding my pet. It actually evolves and gets bigger the more people play with it. That's kind of the whole point of Live Pet. It gives my viewers something to do when I'm being boring, which happens quite often because I'm boring.
Come on, bug. Tired. Stop. To the Vybor. There's a lot of small towns, yes, but
You know, in the
I mean, we can still head to Vybor if we really want to.
well, I want to get up towards Northwest Airfield, so that way we're kind of in that area while we wait for the other two when they show up next week. Because they said they were up north part of the map, so. And now that we've checked out the 2 things down here that we wanted to check out, we can head back up that way. Back up towards my first death. Or where I died my first time anyway. Ooh, real nice. Thanks, Trails. Ooh, story time. I actually have 2 stories for you guys today. Story number 1 involves a random that we helped out. Like, we met him. He seemed all nice and everything. Didn't have no guns. I gave him a Scorpion with silencer and two full mags, with the one that was in the gun. And he followed us around for about an hour, being all friendly and stuff like that. Wilbur here lagged out. And the guy's like, oh, hey, where'd Will go? And since I didn't have my headset at the time, I typed to him, you know, oh, he lagged out, he'll be back in a second. While I was in the middle of typing that fucking message, he shoots me in the face. Steals my stuff. Will's like, oh, what happened? I tell him, and he logs back in, and he goes to deal with the guy. The guy is freaking crouching, like half glitched inside of a car, and shoots Will in the face.
Yep.
Story number two.
Like,
What were you saying?
I said, I shot at him like 2-3 times, and the bullets did not hit him. And then I just died.
Story number 2 is how I can be an ass, because it's like 10 minutes after I got killed from that. I'm sitting there and I found me a IJ-70 and a mag, and I was like, oh yeah, cool, I can defend myself. So I'm crouched in a bush eating a frickin' mushroom. This random dude comes walking up to me and he's like, oh hey, how you doing? But he has an AK in his hands. I freaked out and just started unloading on him.
Yep. How'd that end for you, Billy?
Very, very badly. Do not take on an AK guy with an IJ-70. You will lose.
Unless he's not paying attention, and you can get like 12 rounds into him.
Dude, I got an entire
And it will
clip
take
into
like 12 rounds.
It was the end of the
What?
clip that screwed me. Because I ran out of ammo.
Oh, you would've got him then.
Yeah. Because he was caught completely by surprise. I just wasn't going to let AK guy kill me. And then he killed me.
Yeah, not after the last guy that you were nice to.
But the last 2 random people that we have met in game have actually been really, really nice. They're actually the other 2 that we're waiting for. They probably won't be on until, what'd she say, next Wednesday? Something like that, because she only has 3 days a week off work, and he doesn't play without her, because they're husband and wife. But yeah, they're really nice.
Well, he does, he just doesn't use the same, you know.
Yeah, he always keeps
an account.
one of his characters where she's at.
Yeah, always. And that's the character we play with.
But this morning he invited me to a group for DayZ on the Xbox, because we were talking about that whole server and RP thing, and I guess they talked about it and they really want to get into that with us.
I am totally in for it.
Awesome, sweet.
I could run a server on DayZ.
Yeah, as soon as they release them for the Xbox where you can rent your own, that's what the 3 of us decided is we'll rent one together. I might even convince them to pay for it, since they're fucking rich. Or at least a lot richer than I am.
Yeah, I would definitely be on this every day, monitoring. Hey, Kenny, I need eat some Girl Scout cookies.
You need some Girl Scout cookies. Ooh, we're gonna play our game. Don't watch me, cheater.
I can't see you, cheating asshole. Ready?
Nope, almost. Okay. Yeah. Every time we have to take a break, You know, if one of us has to eat or drink or load a clip or something, the other one goes and hides in a bush. Then we try to find each other to practice our locating skills. I can see you.
You can see me.
I could put a bullet in you.
I was looking to. You know how I found you?
How?
Your helmet.
I kind of figured, but I'm not getting rid of this helmet. Or this vest.
Don't get rid of the helmet. It's fine. I'm just saying. Other than that, I couldn't. Please come here. We are streaming and my audio is included. So, do you want some Girl Scout cookies? I have Girl Scout cookies.
It's okay. This channel
Girl
full
Scout
of
cookies
support
are ready.
marijuana.
What?
I said it's okay. This channel fully supports marijuana.
Okay, fine. I have a bowl packed. I was just trying to be, you know, kind and not so like myself and be an asshole and just blurt the shit out.
That's right. We pissed Mr. OGX off earlier. We were all sitting there hanging out in his chat, gifting people subs because he told us not to. Every time we did it, he's like, "Stop it, you guys! You're being assholes!" Because he didn't want to get up to 1,300 subs. He's now at 1,317. So now he has to do a new emote. Oh, it's all good. But
So
thanks for coming back.
Hold on. Let's find out where we are. 'Cause we should have seen a road by now.
I actually can't check my map right now. Because I'm using my phone for Twitch chat.
Let me check the road up here. It says there's a road over here. Maybe. Why?
Well, there's the river.
Not entirely sure how far north we've gone.
Can't be that far. I don't think we've even traveled half a kilometer.
Depends on how far this road is out from the rails.
Well, as long as you're mashing it and not smashing it, we're all right. Really wish
feeder
this
trough.
rain would stop. By the way, in case you lost me, I'm still going, I never opened my compass, so that would help. I am still heading north along the train tracks. Oh, I've heard a rumor. Seems to be false. There's nothing in these tree stumps.
Nothing in the what?
Tree stumps.
I have found something in one of these before.
You probably picked up a mushroom from next to one. Oh. I'm down by the river. Just remembered both my canteens are only at half.
Alright, I'm back to the tracks.
Oh, a trail says some do have loot. It's just really rare. Yeah, 'cause Will said he found some in there the other day. I was like, no way. This is a frickin' 7 Days to Die. They wouldn't put stuff in tree stumps. Apparently I'm wrong.
It was a little one. Bet I'm not going crazy. Where on the river are you?
On the river. Hey, where the... Oh, there it is.
Got you.
Oh,
apparently one of my canteens are empty.
is so fucking buggy for the inventory. And the fact that I have to empty my canteens before I can fill them is kind of ridiculous too. My cooking pot should be good on water still. I haven't seen a beer in a couple of days. You drinking that pop just reminded me. Alright, so did you figure out where we're at?
I don't know why doing that gave me hunger, but it did.
I have a nice tall glass of hot tea.
In game?
No. If they ever
I was
put
gonna say,
tea,
how the fuck do you make tea in here?
if they put tea in this game, I will drink nothing else. I'll be running around. Hey man,
need
you
to
got
put
some
coffee in
tea?
this game.
I got some SVD ammo if you got some tea.
You would too.
A lot of SVD ammo right now. Let me see, there's 13 there plus
I have
3 clips that
9
are full.
rounds in a clip.
I have 3 full clips plus 13
God
extra
damn.
rounds. Dude, I
Seriously,
like,
dude. The gun's not even in the game yet.
yes it is. We gotta find helicopter crash sites.
Okay, but we've never seen one.
I'm actually working on my British accent. So far the only thing I can say in British is, he looks like he swallowed a bloody sperm whale.
That's pretty fucking good.
I know, right? I can say that perfectly, but I can't say shit else.
You need to spend some time in Britain. I think about 3 months and you'll have that accent down perfect. Trust me, it only took about 3 months and that southern accent hit me and it still ain't gone the worst.
Here's another one of the great Xbox One glitches. Black rocks.
What?
The black sections of rock.
What about them?
This is one of the glitches for the Xbox. Them rocks aren't supposed to be black.
Oh.
They're supposed to have texture.
I did not know that.
I just killed the trails. When I said the bloody sperm whale thing, it killed him. He's dead now, laying on the floor. Look, a small stone.
What was that?
That's a small stone.
I have all these fucking rocks here, and you can't pick one of them up. Oh, look. No, that's still not one.
Yeah, it's kind of
Almost
irritating.
looked like
Like,
it.
this entire thing should just be full of small stones. The shoreline should be covered in
Yeah,
small
exactly.
stones. Every riverbed should be covered in small stones. But instead, you gotta wait half an hour running down a path, and you might see one.
That's about out, my love. Okay, seriously, this is about to really get on my nerves.
What?
I want something other than railway. Dude, this doesn't come up to anything for a while.
You're the one who picked the railroad.
Whatever, it comes right into Zellengrosk
That works.
at the end of it. Zellengorsk.
Oh, did you get another ad? Yeah, Twitch probably makes a killing off of ad revenue.
Do what?
I said Twitch makes a killing off of ad revenue. Because every time
Oh
you
yeah,
go,
probably.
go to someone's channel, you're missing like the first 30 seconds to a minute because there's an ad. Plus there's random ads throughout, so if you're sitting there having a talk with the streamer or something like that and they respond to you during that ad, you're SOL.
Great.
Once you make partner, you actually do get paid some of the ad revenue. But to get partner, you have to have 50 followers, at least 3 unique stream days within a month, and over, I think it's 21 hours for that month in stream time. So I figured the best way to get around that would be, I'm going to stream for like 8 hours a day every day. Oh, and you also have to have 3 unique viewers consistently. So right now I have 2, and I'm pretty sure one of them is me.
I'm pretty sure one of them is me.
Holy shit. Hey
What?
Joe, how's it going? I just jumped, dude. I'm up to 5.
Damn. Right. Is this a bridge? No. It's just
So-
not rendering, maybe?
Joe, you want to hear how I killed your boyfriend earlier? I'm doing pretty good.
Okay, hold on.
It looks like he swallowed a bloody sperm whale.
I don't know, dude. I think this is really shitty, man. Look at this way, we've made some serious distance. Nonetheless.
I'm sorry, I just realized I have been extremely rude. How are things going for you at Trails? How is life? To go with his crayons. Hey, look at that. I'm actually not moving faster than you today.
Do what?
I said I'm actually not moving faster than you today for some reason.
That is weird.
I know, normally I'd be like up around that corner already by the time you got to the post.
Yeah, usually.
Oh, that's good to know that you're getting more views and everything. Just remember,
I just seen a giant red glitch.
the snozberries taste like snozberries.
Yes, yes they do.
It reminds me so much of high school. I used to actually lick the bus windows just to fuck with people. And then when someone would look at me funny or say something, I'll be if someone would say something about it or look at me funny, I'd just be all like, well, the snozberries taste like snozberries. Why don't you taste them?
Shutting this door.
But yeah, this is what I was trying to explain to my cousin the other day about streaming for Twitch and stuff like that, because he was telling me that I needed to stream Fortnite. And it took me a good hour and a half to explain to him, that's not how Twitch works. If I stream Fortnite, I am never going to get a viewer. There is no random ever going to come into my channel if I'm streaming Fortnite, because I'm going to be way down at the bottom of the list. Because you got people like Shroud, who's got 30,000 viewers, and Ninja, who's got 100,000 viewers. They're not going to leave their channels to come watch some random guy just starting out on Fortnite. So you got to start with a nice small game, like DayZ or No Man's Sky. Something that's popular but not overly popular. actually been watching a lot of Wild for Games tutorials on YouTube about how to get affiliate and partner and stuff for Twitch, making my own emotes and setting up my stream and whatnot. And it's been some pretty good advice so far. How the fuck am I hungry already? Ooh, town.
You want to cross the river?
Yeah, let's go check out town. Watch out. It's a steep drop.
Holy crap.
Yep. I just fucked my shit up.
USG 45 in hand. On your 6.
Cop car.
Checking this yellow house.
Oh, that's not a
Or
cop.
the log cabin. Nothing but a beer in there. Is that a police car?
No, I thought it was too until I got closer and realized it's slightly off color.
That is not a police car. I was all excited for a minute. Alright, going across, I guess, what was that?
Zombie.
Zombie. Fire 1.
Ooh, a sody.
Are these fruit trees? Yes, they are. We have fruit trees.
Dude, I am so over fruit trees right now. Because I still have all of that boiled fruit, and my pot is still full of fruit and mushrooms.
Yeah, so is mine. I'm
And I don't want to cut down a tree right
gonna
now.
pull out a couple things of chicken and put
Ooh.
4 more apples in there.
And I have room in my bag for it? I think so.
I don't need to eat, but we're sitting here a minute.
I just picked
Yeah,
up
it's a
a
good
car
safe place.
battery, so once we get to Northwest Airfield, my dumbass is going to be getting on that intercom and fucking with people.
That'd be so fucking sweet.
Yeah. I have my Twitter up and going right now at Trails. And I haven't really seen much difference. But, you know, it makes sense that it would help you to get noticed more.
2, 3, 4.
Gotta drop the gun for a second.
Other
You know, I'm eating this can of fruit. Because I'm sick of carrying this crap around with me. There's almost no use for the
Oh no, I did not.
canned foods.
My game just glitched.
Why?
I'll be right back.
Yeah, I have my Facebook, my Twitch, my YouTube, and my Twitter all linked.
I forgot. Daryl. What an invisibility spell on Daryl. He keeps freaking everything. Don't send any of her.
I am laughing and chewing.
Yeah, okay.
An invincibility spell.
Did you just say you have an invincibility spell?
No, I said invincibility spell on Daryl. Excuse me.
North is that way. Where the hell did you go?
I lagged out.
Oh, that's why I don't see you. I'm sitting here chilling in the middle of the road eating a can of peaches, waiting for you to come to me.
$77.13.
By certain people, do you happen to mean your brother? Okay, while I wait for you, I'm going to do some inventory management. Thank you. I don't need to see my gun. Okay.
I have another radio on me. It was in good condition. I forgot it was there. It's soaking wet now and badly damaged. Oh, it even had a battery in it.
Oh. What was that, Will? Sorry, I was reading chat.
I have a radio for you. It's badly damaged now because it's soaking wet. I forgot it was there. It even had a battery in it.
Oh, nice.
So I'm just going to keep it there.
Oh, the inventory for this is so crappy. That should give me enough room in my backpack to put away my MP5. Yes, thank you. Okay, inventory management done. But yeah, I can understand that, Atreus. Like, I would definitely not want my aunt to come watch me stream. Because she has it in her mind that I'm like this really well-behaved Christian kid. And all that. I'd hate to have her realize what I'm really like when I'm not over at her house. Ooh, beer.
Alright, so I just got a message from Savage.
Yeah?
I'm going to walk in here and check my map.
So what did the Savage say? Is he getting on?
He's an Electro.
He's at Electro? So we gotta go back south?
I'm guessing we're at this small town right here. warehouse is here, though. We crossed that bridge. Zelengorsk? That's what I'm going to tell him.
I'm gonna punch him in his junk. I really should switch him to favorites, so I ain't gotta go so far down my list.
Alright, let's hit Zelengorsk and then get out of here. And the tracks are this way. What'd you say that black part was a glitch of?
It's from my mic that all the white noise is coming from, because I'm currently using a wired controller, and it's not a gaming headset, it's for like phone calls and whatnot, but it's only a temporary solution.
So your other headset gets here.
If I stretch out my cord, it doesn't white noise on me.
Not really, and you can hear a lot better.
I said stretch cord. Fine, be like that.
This track heads right into Zelengorsk.
I sent him a party invite, but he's being a little biznitch.
Let's send him a party invite too. Is he jumping in here?
I don't know.
I don't see him.
That's what I get for buying a cheap ass headset just because it looks cool. But you cannot deny that these is the coolest headset or headphones you will ever see. They glow in the dark, and they're a zipper. Like, it's not the normal headphone cord, it's a zipper.
It's a
Yeah.
zipper?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's why I bought them, because I thought that would be cool. Didn't realize they would be such crap. That's what I get for ordering stuff from China. But of course, 10 minutes after they got here today, Felix tried to put them in his mouth. I don't know what his obsession with chewing the ear parts off of headphones is, but it needs to stop. This is my 4th pair this year alone.
Jeez. That is crazy.
Yeah, I got.
You almost done my load. That guac that you're doing by hand.
Yep, these were on Wish as well. They were free, and then $2.
She was making homemade guac.
Blech. Just in case you didn't know, that was a vomit sound.
What'd you say, Billy?
Said just in case you didn't know, that was a vomit sound.
Your white noise cut you out.
Just in case you didn't know, that was a vomit sound. You people and your fucking tasteless avocados.
Oh. You don't like guac.
actually don't like a lot of very popular foods.
Oh, that's not the one that's purified. This one is.
But I tell you what.
Purify your water, people. Cannot stress this enough. Purify your water. Make a good habit of it. It's not needed yet, but it will be. I have to purify one of my jugs. I forgot to. I know I forgot to. So I just
You always got to purify your jugs.
always.
I don't care. My landlord can suck a fat one. I'm smoking a cigarette inside.
I've all but quit smoking.
I really should quit. Because last time I went and I got my checkup and whatnot, they told me that it's no longer in remission.
Yeah.
I love tacos. I'm sorry, Joe. I know you don't like tacos, but that's most likely because you make tacos for a living. Which is very much why I fucking stand fish. Unless it's catfish. I will eat the shit out of some catfish.
This catfish don't taste like fish.
But I tell you what, you sit me down with a frickin' bushel of Brussels sprouts, I'm gonna go to town, boy. I need to check something real quick. Because I did set up Stream Elements. Okay, so I need to work on that, I guess. My Stream Elements commands aren't working. Oh, that's good. I have actually never had a churro, so I have no idea if I would like them or not. Churros dipped in cheesecake.
Take the bottom track. Yep, the one that you're on.
Okay, south.
This will take us right into a military outpost on the edge of the city.
I love me some cheesecake. But my all-time favorite cake, and the one that I have every year for my birthday, fuck everybody else, is carrot cake. The taco god also demands churros be sacrificed to the mouth.
Alright, I don't see anything up there. Moving up.
Yep, I'm going to the sniper tower to get an overwatch.
I didn't hear it.
I'm going to the sniper tower to get an overwatch position.
Alright, will do. Moving along the bushes. Same side as you.
Alright. I'll catch you later, Joe. And I don't know if this is a bug on the PC, but on the Xbox One, stuff doesn't show up in here unless you go into your inventory, and I definitely don't need ACOGs. That's another bug that bugs the crap out of me too. Scope.
Alright, moving into the first barracks. I don't even see a zombie.
Okay, I'm checking windows in town. You know, for this being a medium pop server, I would have thought we would have seen
USMC jacket. Next container. Combat boots.
The only thing I'm really looking for right now is AK ammo and 9mm ammo.
For what?
All I'm looking for right now is AK ammo and 9mm ammo.
How about a, what is it called? UK assault vest. Green.
No, because that would replace my press vest. I know, it has more storage, but I'm going for a look here.
Each their own. You have a good reason for not wanting to switch.
Oh, look at that. Another magazine for the 4.5.
Jungle boots.
There's a mag in here with 9 rounds for the USG.
M4 ammo.
Yeah, I don't need M4 ammo. I've got like 6
M4 ammo. Orca military pants. And a train. Switching trains. Orca E military uniform jackets. Or doesn't open. Because there's nothing left of the train in there. I'm gonna head up towards the other barracks over here. Zombie. Fire 1. Dead zombie. Zombie. Fire 1. Dead zombie.
I'm freaking hungry again? Holy crap.
Fire 1. Fire 2. Dead zombie. Fire 1. Dead zombie. Entering the first barracks.
Going to the fire station.
You are what?
I'm going to the fire station. I'm gonna get up on the roof.
Alright, will do. And 4 rounds.
don't get those icons on the Xbox. It's just the little indicators at the bottom right of the screen. You can tell by color as to when you've had enough. And they don't tell you that your stomach is full, or you don't puke if you drink or eat too much. It's kind of crappy. It's one of the things that I look forward to them implementing from the PC version. Have you been into the prison yet?
Have I been to the what yet?
The prison? The jailhouse? The
Here in town?
Yeah. This one right here by the
No.
lakes. The door is open.
Well, that's lovely.
So either someone's been here already, or there's someone inside that police station right now.
Was that you?
Yeah. That is extremely loud for having a silencer on it. Here comes my new friends. Hey, where'd you go, friend? Well, hi. I just had a zombie glitch through a wall. It scared me so bad I completely missed my shot. Like, I was a good 5 feet over to the left.
Nice. The only thing I'm missing is my hatchet, I think. Oh, I've got my hatchet.
Ooh, look, another USG. And some SVD rounds. But hopefully, if there's anyone in town, them shots either A, scared them off, or B, made them want to come and play. Yeah, I've had them glitch through doors that I have closed on them, just so that way they wouldn't kill me. There's another USG.
I don't know how I did it. What
Usually
worked?
when we go into town, me and Will will start killing the zombies on Main Street, and then that'll bring the rest of them to us, and we'll sit there for a good 5-10 minutes killing zombies. It's kind of one of my favorite things to do in the game. Ooh, a pilot's helmet. An AK in the bathroom.
Have you gone through the barracks?
I've gone through 2 barracks now. I went through this L-shaped one, and that one.
I've gone through that one. And you've gone through that one. I changed my bag too. Because this one's got a way smaller profile. I mean, granted, I lose 20 slots, but... Hey, AK rounds, 20 bucks.
Where? How did I miss those? I was in here already. That's not AK.
What?
Those aren't AK. Those are for the SV.
Well, those are 5.4.
Mosin. Yeah.
You're right. My bad. I seen the 726 and I'm like, hey.
Oh, what a surprise. The military truck is empty.
Hey, walking inside the office. Doors are open. Nobody's in here. Empty pot.
This is quiet. Too quiet.
Oh my god, you scared the fuck out of me.
Good.
You almost got shot.
Okay, what did I... Oh, bacon. That's what I picked up.
I can't hear you.
It's okay. I was talking to myself anyway. I was trying to figure out why it was that my gun wouldn't fit back in my bag and what I had picked up. So it wouldn't fit, and I was like, oh yeah, I picked up a can of bacon. I'm gonna eat my bacon. This will keep me full for a good long time. Wrong thing. Drop that. Pick that back up. There we go. Now I can put my M4 back. Are you upstairs?
Yes.
No. You are not upstairs. think it evolves at level 10. I would have to check the stats on it.
Alright, I have a 9mm pistol.
You found a 9mm pistol?
Yes.
Why is it after I get rid of my clips or my gun is when I find the clips or the gun?
Yeah.
I've been holding on to 9mm clips forever trying to get that pistol.
I'll probably only have one clip for it. Because it'll be like, oh my god, I need a backup weapon because these fuckers are empty.
I just want to try it, see if the gun's any good.
Oh no, I got a silencer on it. No rounds whatsoever for it.
Check in the hospital.
Walking into the hospital.
I hear a zombie. Apparently there was a zombie in that room.
Really shitty looking med kit.
Doesn't have anything I want. There's really only one thing I'm looking for, and that's an IV start kit.
I don't think you're gonna find IV start kits here in the hospital.
That's where you're supposed to find them. Yeah, me too. I've found them before. It's just, for some reason, this character has shitty luck with medical supplies. Great luck with guns. Tumors. There's a can of tumor fish. Not surprised. Oh no, that's an IZH. About over there, there's probably a Mosin. We have already tested our blood types. I don't know if you can see it very well. If I put it right here on this tree, it shows up a little bit better. But I have A positive blood, and I believe he has AB negative. Isn't that what you have?
AB negative, I believe.
Yeah. And I already have a blood.
I mean, I'll get real close to look at it. Yep. That's negative.
I'm in the bar.
You need an IV start kit?
Yes, I need an IV start kit.
Where are you?
I am in the bar.
I'm in the hospital.
Okay, I'll be there in a minute.
In the storeroom.
Oh yeah, definitely don't want to wake your kid up. Thank you for the follow, Joe. Okay, heading back down to the hospital. I actually have my 32-inch TV and a 12-inch monitor that I used to use for my PC. God damn it, Chris. That's not the storeroom, that's the Ooh, am I out of saline? It's not good. I swear I had 2 bags of saline somewhere. I don't want those. Well, I guess I don't need an IV start kit.
Dude.
Think it's beer 30. Yeah, you drink that beer. I'm gonna be drunk, take advantage of you. Trails is over here trying to get his girlfriend to poke and stroke stuff.
You don't want that IV start kit?
Nope, I don't need it. I thought I did, but apparently not, because I must have dropped my saline bag somewhere. No, me, it was probably for a clip.
You have to unlock the door for me.
Oh, why?
I'm a little over encumbered.
Oh, yeah? So you're stuck in there?
And I got rid of a fucking hatchet. Still over encumbered. Yeah. Alright. I guess I should have asked this. Okay, so this is a weird building. I'm gonna go get my kid. I'll be right back.
Okay. I really should change my clip in my M4 anyway. Drop that to the ground. And bam, that's 3 more pounds I can carry. Never trust anyone who says trust me.
So what's the plan?
Well, I wanted to keep heading up towards Northwest Airfield, but if Savage wants to meet up somewhere...
Keep going towards the airfield?
Yeah, unless Savage wants to meet up with us. Thought I heard something. Come on, where's all the freaking zombies? Freaking throat.
So, until he messages me back, I want to head to this airport, so I'll take the road north out of town.
north is actually kind of the way I'm going already. Hunting zombies, so.
Alright, I guess I'm going through the center of town where all the chaos buildings are.
Yep, I see you.
I see you. You sure this is the north road out of town?
Well, compass says this is northeast, so I would imagine. Sitting here reading you guys' conversation, trying not to laugh.
Alright, we're on the wrong road.
Alright. I'm in front of the barn house. I don't know where you took it. Oh, there you are.
I'm gonna hit this building, take a right. Not the house, the building. Head towards the church.
Want to check this jail real quick? That for some reason we just walked right past.
Back door's closed.
Well, that's not a good sign. There's usually something in that room.
Clear. One more room left. Clear.
Weapon cleaning kit.
Going to the roof.
Let's see. Do any of my guns need to be repaired?
I'll take a road flare.
AK in war. M4 1. So that won't do me any good.
Zombie down.
Are we
Take a
talking
right here.
Are we talking British chips or American chips there, Joe?
That's the best.
Ooh, secured case. Now I can stash something
what?
else on the I just found a small secure case, so now I can stash something else on the server. As soon as I find another shovel.
Small secure case?
Yep. That's right. I just
Oh,
killed
let's see
that
this.
zombie without my scope working.
How do you like it?
Doritos. What'd you say, Will?
Do you want it?
No, actually I just realized that it was taking up my slot for my M4. So, you can have it. None of my commands are working. I'm going to choose to believe that that is a monster, which is the most delicious of all energy drinks. Did I just... Oh. I actually set them up like a week or two ago, but I haven't streamed since I set everything up. And of course I forgot to run a stream test before I started today. Rockstar is disgusting. Like, the only energy drink worse than a Rockstar would be Red Bull. I'm gonna go check the road sign. Yep, Zelenogorsk. Energy drinks actually don't do anything for me. They don't give me energy or keep me awake or nothing. I only drink them because they taste good. It's like when I go out to drink or something like that, I usually drink, you know, the more girly alcohols because they taste good. And if I'm gonna drink it, I at least want it to taste good. No, Red Bull isn't liquid crack. It is bull urine.
Alright, let's start heading north.
Okay, maybe if I don't move my head, it will stop buzzing. Oh, I got kicked.
I just got kicked.
Oh, must be a server reset then. Okay, let's see.
7713.
7713 was the one we were just in, and it's not on my list. But
Okay,
77,
19.
I guess. We can do a little pop.
Well, I figured we're heading up to this airport. I want to at least get to where we're going and, you know, hide out somewhere and switch back.
You agree with who, Joe?
What?
Trails was saying that Red Bull isn't that bad as liquid crack, and that it's bull urine. And then Joe said yes, and then the Trail said I drink energy drinks for the energy and bull urine. And then Joe said I agree about both things you said. Oh, yes. Like, I can't even do Jaeger bombs because it's two flavors that I absolutely cannot stand. Black licorice and Red Bull. Might as well shoot me now. I had sodies. Almost forgot I had sodies.
There's a badly damaged handheld receiver in here. It's over by the chair.
Yeah, I don't need it. I've got a car battery that I'm hauling around for when we get to the airfield. Bad Trails. Bad.
Name the monkey jack.
Did you just say I named the monkey Jack? Randomly without
I
any
said we.
context?
I didn't say I said we.
Just randomly, without any context, we named the monkey Jack.
Yes.
Or swim. I'll feel dirty. I'm a dirty, dirty boy.
Where'd you go?
I'm swimming in the pond. He won't let me crouch down all the
You
way.
were there, and I turned around, walked a little bit, turned back around, and he was gone.
I said I was gonna go swimming, because I'm a dirty boy.
I heard the dirty boy part.
Of course, that's all you heard. I like Jack and Coke. Jack and Coke is okay. I'm a whiskey man. My favorite is Southern, but Jack is okay as long as it's got a mixer. I won't drink Jack straight up because it's fucking...
I'm a pirate. I like rum. I don't drink anymore, but
That's cute, Trails. My son likes to pretend he's the Hulk and then punch everything in the house. Well, see, the thing about the whiskey not having any effect on you, when I drink, everyone else seems to think I am still sober, while in my head I am completely fucked up. How did 2 bullets to the chest not kill her?
My gun's gonna break soon.
What condition is it in?
Warren?
No, it's not going to break soon.
Really?
Warren is-
The reload quit working.
It just does that
I just had to
sometimes.
reload that clip manually.
Yeah, it does that sometimes. There's like no gauge for when it will or won't reload when you push Y.
I just think the clip's gonna break soon. Sorry, I had to reorganize my fucking inventory. Everything
Oh.
barely fits.
It's fine. Trust me, I know how this game is. Especially with the inventory on Xbox One, it's a pain in the ass. Because we don't have slots like they do on the PC. They have weight for everything. It's just weight.
Okay, so we're gonna come to three-way. We're gonna take the left freeway, and it'll take us up to a military base.
Mhm.
Well, an outpost, and then from there, it should take us straight up to Ustoshka. Ustoshka.
By the way, I found you. Just thought you know that. The way it works here, if my inventory will pop up, is if you look in the top right corner of each item, it has the number, that's its weight. And then in the top right corner of the item, you know, like for my pants, it says 17 out of 20. That's how much total weight I have. But it doesn't always work right, especially when you're carrying stuff like bullets or batteries. Like batteries do not register at all in your inventory. Way in nothing. They don't. Yeah, I'm jumping right now. You went the wrong way. I'm already on the road.
Oh,
I was literally the opposite side of the road from you, hiding in a bush.
I thought you went up the road a little bit.
Oh, I'm sorry about my audio. Is it the full audio or just the voice audio that keeps going out?
Here's the freeway, we're gonna take a left.
Okay, that could be a combination of my headset being cheap as hell. I'm using a wired controller, and on top of that, I actually have a very soft speaking voice. I have to force myself to speak up so people can hear me.
Yes, he does. Especially for someone who's deaf.
I
Makes it very
actually
hard for him.
caught a lot of shit growing up because of how softly I speak and how big I am, which usually results in other people getting their ass beat, but it's the way
Walking
I was
inside the first tent.
raised. My stepdad was very much kids are meant to be seen and not heard. So, yeah.
Zombie. Down.
Well, this place is a bust.
Yep. Alright, I'm on the road.
I'm right here. Yeah, I have that same problem. That's kind of what I thought your problem was the other day, or well, last week when I was telling you that we couldn't hear you in game. Is I figured it might be because you're a soft speaker and you weren't speaking up enough, or you weren't close enough to your mic.
It's done.
I wouldn't say I hate my voice, but it definitely sounds very alien and foreign to me, because the way I hear my voice and the way everyone else hears it is apparently very, very different.
Yeah, I can see that, because same thing with my voice. Like, I know what I sound like, and I hear myself, and I kind of think I'm a little whiny bitch, but that's just me. I don't like the sound of my voice. But if I'm not the one speaking, recording, whatever.
So, Wilbur, I think that it is your turn to tell the story of how we met.
Of how we met?
Yes, because I tell people it all the time.
Okay, so, we met here in Cadillac, Michigan, at the homeless shelter. When I walked in, I was like, "Hi, my name's Will, and I'm bisexual." And Billy's like, "Hello, my name's Billy, and I'm bisexual, as in, if a girl buys me something, I'm gonna have sex with her."
Makes me laugh every time I think about it. That was like the most clever shit I've ever came up with in my life. But as far as you and your brother's voices, I could tell a huge difference between the two of you. Your brother has more of a higher pitch than you do. That should be a meme. I think I have just decided what my very first emote and chat command that is for subs is going to be. Or even just for mods. I don't know yet. But it's going to be story time.
Yes. I like story time.
Everybody likes story time. Hold on, I need beverages.
What?
No, I do not have TikTok.
What?
I have actually only recently heard of TikTok.
What do you want help with? Put them down? Okay, hold on. Grab my body, I'll be right back.
I have to check my map. Sorry, chat. I can't read you for a minute. Oh, we're in Pushtoka. We are just southwest of Vybor, which is kind of where I wanted to go today. Got here a lot faster than I thought we would have.
Okay. Standing back up. Heading over to this greenhouse.
Okay. I have to put more beverages in me. Famous for story time, huh? I don't know. If I had to choose something to be famous for, like if I actually got to pick what everybody knew me for, it would probably be video games. Because they're my passion. When I was a kid, they were my escape. After a hard day of school or stepfather issues, just go to my room, sit in my corner, play some video games. Nothing really matters.
Sorry about the noise.
That's not good. So this duct tape. It's a good motto.
I don't know. But I don't hear him
Yeah.
walking around, so I'm gonna go with probably.
You should add me on Facebook, actually. I would say I consider you a friend. Which is not something that I say very often. Will can attest to that.
Billy, considering someone a friend doesn't happen. I'll vouch for that one.
Helps to aim your gun if you're actually pulling up a gun.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Okay. I've made
Right
it down to
in
the
the
White House.
ass. Like, I hit her right in the ass cheek.
Let's see. I'm gonna drink that now.
Kneecap.
As soon as I find it.
Oh, well, thank you for that. How does my Facebook pop up in your recommended? Unless we have mutual friends, it shouldn't.
My shot.
I didn't even hear you shoot. Ding dong. As in I shot him in the ding dong.
You 70 meg?
Well, let me lay down for this one. No, stop moving. Freaking zombie. Come here. Butthole. That's right. I shot one zombie in the ding dong, and I shot another one in her butthole.
I'm at the church.
You're a church.
We're in the middle of streaming.
What does the wife want?
9:43. Pitchfork.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot. Everything that I have is linked to Google Plus.
Do you want to do some adventuring around here for a minute?
Sure.
Give me an hour to watch some TV with my old lady and eat dinner.
Yeah, you do that. I've been streaming for over 2 hours right now anyway.
Over 2 hours? Okay, good. I wanted to give you a couple hours with some on. I'm going to, which barn do I want to take? Okay, the building you just walked into. Go behind you and you should see a bus stop. And the barn next to it. I am locking the doors on this barn. Oh,
Dude,
there
there's
are
a Mosin
two
in the
doors
corner
on
of the
this
grocery
barn.
store. Again.
Seriously?
Yeah, that's not where a Mosin belongs. you're logging out.
Alright, you'll find my locked door.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But, I'm logging out. And I will see you in an hour or so.
Okay. I should.
Love you, bro.
Love you too, bro. Catch you. There. Now it's straight game chat. Alright, good night, Trails. I am in Eastern Standard. Yeah, I'm in Michigan. Like, literally directly across the lake from Canada. From Canada, one of my favorite places. Oh, Wisconsin. I have actually been to Wisconsin when I was working up in the UP in Iron Mountain. I had to go to Wisconsin for beer. But yeah, you're like across the lake and the state from me. I'm on the east side of the state. Which direction am I? Freaking compass. That can't go there. Alright, we're going bye-bye. Beans, you're going bye-bye. So northeast heading towards vybor. So if you don't mind me asking, Joe, how did you and him meet? Oh, that's cool. What part of Michigan? Pear? Don't need a pear. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, all the girls that I went to school with are either drug addicts or do not like me at all because I was an asshole in school. There's a lot of lake in Michigan. In fact, there's 5 of them. Yeah, a few years ago they were actually trying to pass a bill here for them to start draining the lakes to sell our lake water to other states and stuff like that. But we voted against that because our water levels are already dropping and it's starting to get really bad for fishing. That's a cake round. Okay, I'll take another cookie pot. No, I should not have taken that other cookie pot because now I don't have room for my gun. I hear Maine is nice. Never been myself. I've actually only ever been out of Michigan twice. Once to go to Wisconsin for beer, and I went to Ohio for a week for work. Now, some people might be all like, hey, why are you wasting ammo on zombies? I have 5 full clips, and I really don't like killing players unless I have to. So I would much rather spend my ammo on zombies. Pretty cool. Oh yeah, I can understand that. My grandpa was Air Force. Most of my family has been in some branch of the military. I happen to be the oldest grandchild and the first one to not get accepted into the military. And the Air Force really wanted me, and the Marines wanted me too. But I didn't want to go into the Marines because it, wasn't my type of deal, not my type of people. I really, really wanted into the Air Force because I wanted to be a pilot. But unfortunately, I wear glasses, so I can't fly a plane. So I decided, okay, I'll go with the Marines. So I'll be a Marine. And then I failed my psych eval, because to what I told them, and it's completely honest, but if we were in a situation where my squad was going to die because of a choice that the commanding officer made, and the only way to save them was to kill my commanding officer, and it looks like my commanding officer is going to die. Because the way I see it, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. I have never been on a vacation. that's good that you agree, because most people, they're like, oh well, it's your commanding officer. Because I know a lot of people in the military, and they all spout that same bull crap about following orders and doing what you're told. That is stupid. All right, if there is a better way to do something, fuck what your commanding officer says. And if they refuse to listen to reason and advice, then they really shouldn't be in charge. Honestly, what would be best for this country is if we stopped going to war and fighting over dumb shit. And the only reason we do it so often is because they can't tax us if we're not at war. That is actually what the Constitution says, is that taxes are for during a time of war. That's why they keep declaring like the war on drugs or the war on terrorism. So that way they can keep taxing us. Vybor. Okay, this statue actually makes me think of another story. And Jay is going to be a little upset that he doesn't get to hear this one. Yeah, that's true. Because we really need to work on getting ourselves out of debt, and paying money for weapons and ammo and stuff is not helping us. But, okay, story time. My son, unlike me and his mother, has blonde hair and blue eyes. Pale white skin. And when he was about a year old, we were trying to teach him how to wave hi to people. And for the longest time, he would stick his hand straight up in the air, just like in that statue, when he'd wave at somebody. And we used to laugh about it and make jokes about how he was Hitler incarnated. And of course, we'd never make those jokes in public because people get offended too easily these days. But I am not racist in the least. I don't think anyone is better than anyone else for any reason. Everyone is the same. We are all going to die one day. And sad but true, when you die, you can't take nothing with you. And the only thing you leave behind in this world is your name. You know, what other people see you as. I will ask him next time I talk to him if he ever sends me that friend request on the Facebooks. Breeze feels nice. Do I even have anything that takes 45? Oh, I got this. Still wet, so I couldn't start a fire right now if I wanted to. Exactly. Yeah, I try very hard to raise my kid to be better than I am. Because I know I'm not perfect, but I do know what people should act like. I just have a little bit of impulse control issues. Especially when I start to get upset. And I don't say things that aren't true to hurt people. I prefer to hurt people by telling them the truth. Like when me and my son's mom split up, I pretty much called her the laziest person on the planet and a whole bunch of other stuff that she very much did not appreciate, but was true. Because I used to work 12-hour shifts every day. Then I'd come home from work and she'd be like, oh, can you make me some macaroni and cheese or something like that? Or what actually triggered me the day we broke up was I had come home from work. She asked me to make her some mac and cheese. So I did. And while I was in the kitchen making the macaroni and cheese, she asked me to get the phone for her, which was literally 5 feet away from her. And I snapped. I had had as much as I could take. Yeah, it can be a very powerful weapon, especially when it's in I don't know if you believe in like star signs or whatever. I don't really truly believe in them, but they have some things that are true-ish about things. Like, I don't know if it's just because I'm an Aquarius or because of I don't like follow it, but I do appreciate the effort that goes into it, if that makes any sense. But, yeah. One of the things they say about Aquarians is they have a quick wit. And the problem with having a quick wit and whatnot is you notice things in conversation or just through observation that most people don't, and sometimes it's stuff that people don't realize about themselves. And then when you bust out that truth that they don't know about themselves, it can really do some damage. Oh no shit. Ooh, shovel. Yeah, and it's something that I used to catch a lot of crap for when I was a kid, because my friends would force me to go to parties and stuff, which I'm really not comfortable in public, especially when it's around a bunch of people I don't know and there's alcohol involved, because then shit gets real unpredictable. But yeah, they used to force me to go to parties with them so that way I would socialize and whatnot. I'd always end up sitting in the corner at the party just watching and keeping an eye on everything that was going on at the party, so that way I could make sure no one was going to do something stupid that would really upset me. Because the last thing I need is to get into a fight and go to prison. Because I've been trained in the martial arts since I was a little kid. And my hands are actually registered as lethal weapons. So if I get into a fight with somebody and I actually hurt them, I will go to jail. There's no ifs, ands, or buts or self-defense about it. I am not allowed to fight people. Ooh, look at that lag spike. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, that's actually part of the reason why I don't have a girlfriend right now, and I'm definitely not looking for one, is because most of the people that I have met, not just females, so let's not go into that sexism deal, but most of the people that I have met have been very, very drama. They don't just want to chill and relax. They want to talk about who's doing who and whose mom is cheating. I don't care about that crap. I don't want to know about that crap. And then when you add alcohol into the mix, it's just 100 times worse, because everyone's emotions are all up and yeah, it's just not a good scene for me. thought I turned that off. No, not the backpack. I do not drink very often at all. In fact, it has probably been 4 years since I had a drink. And my last drink was with some friends to celebrate me just finding out that I was going to have a kid. Which of course was after me and his mom broke up. I smoke on the regular, every chance I get. Okay then. That was fun. Have I already been in this house? I dropped my battery, didn't I? No, I didn't. Hi, battery. You're supposed to go into the police system. Do what I tell you, battery. Fine, don't do what I tell you. See if I care. I do care. Go where I tell you. Don't drink when you got the feels. But yeah, I was extremely happy when I found out that I was going to have a kid. And even happier when I got custody. That's good. Yeah. Now that we're not in high school anymore, and the friends that I do have matured, I am never asked to go out to the bar or to parties or nothing like that anymore. And when my friends want to hang out with me, they'll either ask me to come over to their house or they'll come over here and hang out, especially a lot of them coming over here to hang out because I got my son full time and I ain't going nowhere without him. It was a year and a half before I would let anyone else even babysit him. Do you mean terminate your rights to him or terminate his father's rights? get too personal, which, I mean, kind of seems silly at this point, but why do you want to terminate his father's rights? I hear you, chicken. No, don't kill the chicken. You don't need chicken. Leave the chicken alone. Oh. Then, yeah, that would be just cause to terminate his rights, because stuff would be a lot easier for you if, you know, you didn't have to worry about the father's rights when you're trying to get stuff done. My big issue with, you know, being a single dad, at least you get something. His mom, once every couple of months, might make the minimum payment so that way she stays out of jail. But, yeah. It's definitely not something that I can rely on or count on. But yeah, my problem right now is that I have to fight for any bit of assistance I get from the state. Like, it took me a year and a half to get WIC for him because I'm a male and WIC isn't for men, it's for women and their children. And like my roommate's caseworker was trying to make a big stink about me not getting any cash assistance from the state for, you know, having custody of Felix. And I tried as nicely as I could to explain to her that I had to fight just to get WIC, and they won't give me anything else. I've been trying. But she did not want to listen at all. And yeah, things did not go very well in that conversation. I actually had to pull out the reverse sexism card, because that's pretty much what it is here in Michigan, is mothers have all the rights, and the way they see it is fathers are basically just there to make money. Yeah, that could be a real big pain in the ass. Me and his mom already have everything set up for what would happen if something happened to one or both of us. Because Felix is gonna, or my son is gonna require very special care. Because he has Asperger's and ADHD, so he's very high energy. Because you were the wrong color. I don't want to make an assumption here, but I'm going to assume that by wrong color you mean too white, which makes perfect sense. Yay, 9mm rounds. Yeah, that's one of the things that bugs me a lot about this whole white privilege thing that's been going around the last couple of years, is if they actually had to live with this white privilege that we supposedly have, they wouldn't know what to do. Because we have to fight tooth and nail to get any kind of assistance whatsoever. Pretty sure this is the town where I left Will in. I don't remember. Yeah, I think this is it. Probably help if I stopped moving while I was shooting. Exactly. Yeah, because apparently, you know, everyone who's white is born with a silver spoon up their ass, and all these, you know, that other people don't get. It really aggravates me. And I know this is probably going to stir up a lot of shit on my YouTube, but the whole Black Lives Movement thingy, that was just retarded, because every life matters. It doesn't matter if you're male, female, black, white, rich, poor. Every life is worth the same. Yeah. Like, everyone accuses us of being racist when really it's them that are racist. Like, I have, you know, black friends and whatnot. Any one of them will tell you I'm the least racist person you will ever meet. But if I feel that it is justified, I am not afraid to drop that N-bomb. Because no matter what anyone wants to say about it, that word has a special meaning to African Americans. The problem that they have is that most whites don't know how to use it. Not that they do use it. But yeah, what matters to me isn't what's on the outside, it's who you are as a person that makes it whether you're a good person or not. Because to be completely honest, I have met more, shall we say, shady people of a non-racial status than I have shady people of a racial status. Pretty sure that's the most politically correct way I could put that. I can agree with that. My stepdad is Hispanic. His mom and dad are, straight from Mexico. They came here before he was born, so he's an American citizen. But yeah, he's Hispanic. But yeah, working in the customer service industry is really, really troublesome, especially in modern America. Because you can look at someone wrong and they'll take offense to it, and that's your job. There's nothing you can say to defend yourself because that's against company policy, or you were just being rude even though all you did was tell them that you guys don't do that here, or something like that. Like when I was working for the carnival, I'll admit I was rude most of the time when people were stupid, but there were times where I was trying to be as nice as humanly possible and got accused of, saying shit to people. And of course, when the boss hears that, he has to do something about it, or they're going to start a big stink in the public. Yep. I can totally see that. Question: what exactly is a full-service restaurant? Are you talking like bring their drinks to the table and stuff like that, or because it makes sense that there's a difference. I'm just not quite sure what the boundaries would be for that difference. Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's kind of like a Chinese restaurant. Yeah, I could not do that. I have been in this house before. Probably been in most of these houses before. Okay, he was saying something about behind this building. Oh crap, I went in there so I could frickin' reload my clip for my MP or for my M4 and completely forgot about it. No wait staff and no buffet. Receptionist isn't a bad job. I don't know why I have a scorpion mag. Okay, what was I going to use? Oh, duh. That's what I was going to use it on. other people's kids, I should say. Because even before I had my son, I had never liked kids. That's all loaded. To open this up. Oh yeah. Trust me, you're preaching to the choir on that one. Yeah, it's because they had more advantages growing up than we ever even thought of, you know? Like, when I was in high school, there was 2 people who had a cell phone. And both of those people had parents that made over $100,000 a year. I still remember my first phone. It was when I was 20. I bought one of those old Nokia flip phones. And like, it wasn't even like an actual flip phone. It just had that little plastic piece for the cover that you flipped. Didn't have anything. It was just a thin piece of plastic to cover your buttons. I remember thinking, man, I would love to get me a cell phone that did this, that, and the other. You know, I remember the razors when they first came out, and everybody had to have a razor. Yeah. Thank you. Green screen? That's what I thought. Is everything loaded? Yep, except for that one magazine. And I'm going to keep that. So I like to have at least 2 mags for any gun. Yeah, I remember that. I mean, those were the days. Like, I remember playing video games, and you had, what, 2, 4, 8 buttons on a controller. And yet, somehow, those games are still 10 times harder than games nowadays. Like, I would love to see one of these modern gamers go and take on Super Mario 2. Oh yeah, and you couldn't get unlimited. There was no such thing as unlimited. You had to buy your minutes each month, and once you went over, they started charging you an arm and a leg for each minute. Trying to find stuff to do while I wait for Will to get back on, because I really don't want to call it a night, but at the same time, there's not much to do around this area, right? Cartoons back when I was a kid were way different than they are now. Like, most of the jokes that we thought were hilarious as kids would get writers frickin' blacklisted these days. They'd never work in the industry again. Like, you remember the crows from, which one was it? I think it was Felix the Cat, where they had them 3 black crows. They were hilarious. But as kids, we didn't realize that all of them things that the crows did and said were extremely racist. Well, hi there. Oh no, I know there was crows on Dumbo, but this was like before Dumbo came out, like 70s, early 80s, I want to say. But yeah, the crows on Dumbo were really racist as well. I can't deny that. Had to start getting offended by dumb shit. Honestly, I would be impressed if somebody could offend me. Yeah, if it's true, it's not exactly racist. But it's like, I was saying the other day, stereotypes started somewhere. They don't just pop up out of nowhere like, oh, I've decided that all black people eat chicken and watermelon. No, a lot of black people really enjoy fried chicken and watermelon. I'm not saying only black people, but a majority of them do. And if you've ever been to a barbecue with black people, if there's not watermelon there, there's something wrong. You know, Will said he locked the door to the house that he went into. And I've been on this server, and I'm pretty sure I've hit every house in this town. I have not found a single locked door. Unless I'm in the wrong town. Because I've been wandering. Oh, do tell. What was it that you couldn't laugh at? I probably wouldn't have stopped myself. I probably would have just let that laugh right on out. But yeah, I can definitely understand why you would want to try to keep that laugh to yourself. You know, you would think a graveyard would be crawling with zombies. Were you pushed out because you were about to laugh, or let's just say other reasons? I'm going to assume that. Okay, yep. That's what I was hoping was the reason. But you never know. I can't blame you. Really can't. But you know, saying that black people like fried chicken is like saying white people love pizza or hamburgers. Hello. Is there anybody out there? Yeah. Like if I did something stereotypically white and someone called me out on it or started laughing because of it, I would find it a very funny joke. I'd be like, oh, you got me there. Hello, is anybody on this frequency? This is Breaker 1212. Do you got your ears on? Hey Bandit, this is the Smoky. Got your ears on? Do we have anybody on this station? Anybody out there receiving? Anyone alive on the other side? Hello, hello. Anybody out there? Breaker 19. This is a Smoky. Anyone got their ears on? Anyone out there? Anyone at all? Oh, that was a bust. It's been like an hour and a half since okay, and crazy ass coincidence, just as I read that, I got a friend request from but it has been an hour and a half since Will took off. I'm pretty sure his wife has convinced him to Netflix and chill, shall we say. So he probably won't be back on tonight. So unfortunately, I think I am going to call this here. But I will be back on tomorrow around 8 or 9 and stream for as long as I can. Should be just about every day that I'm on about 9 o'clock. So thanks for stopping by, keeping me company. I will catch you